Memories are commemorative remembrance. Everything we hope to keep in one moment is stored in our memory, locking in that one moment. I could choose to be negative and look down upon the fact that my family doesn't do our family vacations anymore. I could complain and think down upon this fact. However, I choose to see it as these moments being stuck in time and there for me to look back on whenever needed. My parents got divorced my 8th grade year. It brought my mother, my sister, and I close together. That spring, my sister and I flew into Italy to meet my mom. Italy was something I will never forget. A week and a half roaming around the country brought us close together. From walking around the cobblestone paved Via del Corso to horsebacking through the hills of Chianti, Tuscany, we fit everything in. I returned home and it was my most memorable trip yet. I reminisce daily about the sights we saw, the culture we were exposed to, and the tasty, desirable food. I am fond of the memories we created, like when we got stuck in the rain our first night running around Rome trying to find our hotel, or my sister's horse took off through the woods in Chianti and all we could hear was the holler of her screams of fright bounce off with the horse into the distance. It was the little things. It wasn't about what was waiting when we got home. It was about how many gelatos we could eat that day. The trip served to make great memories amongst us after coming out of a tough situation. That next Christmas, my sister and I got plane tickets to Istanbul, Turkey. We were beyond ecstatic with the fact that we'd be traveling away with our mother again in hopes to create even more memories. It was the best gift we've ever received. This time was different though. We were going away in June of 2015, and later that summer in July, my mother was getting remarried. This would mark the end of my 3-person family that stood for something so much more for me. It was going to be our last time, just the 3 of us. This thought never dawned on me until closer to departing. So beginning of June, we set off to Turkey for 2 weeks. Turkey surprised us. We became even more immersed with the culture. We stayed in a hotel right on the Bosphorus Strait, which divided the country between Europe and Asia. The sights we saw at night were beautiful, and we would take a boat across the strait to cross to the European side for dinner and fun that night. We moved on throughout the country of Turkey before heading over to Greece. In Greece, we swam through the achromatic waters, kayaking around the Cyclades, and rode donkeys down the lively island of Santorini. The most memorable event was my sister being too afraid to take a donkey down the island and hearing her cry all the way down, until a leading man screamed at her in Greek. Nobody puts my sister in her place, but that man dared to. Our next dream was France, to eat in cafes alongside the Eiffel Tower and swim in the beaches alongside Nice. We waited to go again next summer, but the news never came. We'd ask about what our next family trip would be, and the topic floated throughout the unspoken air, drifting off without an answer. Turkey and Greece was the last time we were a family of 3, the last time I'd have my perfect ideology. We never saw France, and our family vacation subsequently stopped. I could be sad, and sure for a while I was. An annual trip that I looked forward to and able to continue making memories and bonding was over, and now more people had joined our family. It wasn't going to be the 3 of us ever again, which was extremely hard to get over. However, I see these trips as a blessing. I am now able to harness an exact time and remember the emotions of our trips and my memories. The times my family was 3 is locked in within my memories of our trips. All in all, I'm grateful this stopped because the ones we took signified an important time in our family. A time where my sister, mother, and I were at our closest. The trips would not have carried the same value if they continued on to a new life period for my family. I am thankful for the time of our vacations to be frozen in my memories and be able to depict a great time in my life.